What is up, Legend family and friends? My name is Sharia. This is the Sharia Mac channel, where I am documenting our six-figure debt-free journey as an entrepreneurial licensed clinical social worker with my very own virtual private practice. I am also working 3 additional jobs in addition to running my private practice to accelerate my debt-free journey. My husband and I have a remaining $277,666 worth of debt, and we are documenting and sharing our debt-free journey with you guys here in the form of monthly budgets, weekly budgets, debt updates. And because I am an entrepreneur, I do also share the income that I was able to earn in my private practice. If that sounds like something that you are interested in, please do not hesitate to hit the subscribe button. And if you know anyone else who is on a debt-free journey that can be informed and or inspired by following our journey, please be sure to share this content as well as give it a thumbs up. And today is November the 24th, and it is long overdue, but the income reports have finally returned. So let's get right into it. So what you can see on the screen, I am in my QuickBooks. I think the last income report I did was in May of 2024. And the story behind why they had kind of gone away is because I received this huge tax bill saying that I owed so much money, and I wasn't sure why or what was going on. So I reached out to several different CPAs. I ended up hiring one. It took her a while to get my books up to date and to get the numbers correct. In addition to that, I was trying to apply for a business loan, but they were saying I didn't make enough money, and I couldn't understand it because the previous CPA had told me that because the amount of money I was making, I needed to pay myself. I needed to transition into an S Corp business filing status. And pay myself a salary, which is what I do. I pay myself a salary, I think, of $78,000. It has gone up recently, but I think before then it was $65,000. But I've been paying myself a salary for a while. So I was thinking that because I was paying myself a salary, that the taxes that I owed, or that the taxes were coming out. The federal taxes were coming out, but the state taxes were not coming out because I didn't have a state tax account or whatever. So it was just it was a big mess. I think I owed like $22,000 or so. I'm not maybe it wasn't that much. I don't even know, because when I got it, I immediately started reaching out to a CPA. I had a CPA. We didn't work well together because I felt like she had this, which is a me thing, not her thing, but she had this, like, you hired me as the professional, this is what I do, and I just tell you like what you need to do. And that didn't work for me. I really wanted to know like why. I need to know the why behind things. So I ended up hiring a CPA who was actually my mom's CPA when she had her own business. We work well together. She calls me, she tells me, you need to do this, you need to do that. She's pretty available and she's pretty responsive. So plus she's a lot more affordable. And so she had to go in and fix my books and all this other stuff. Honestly, I'm probably not going to be eligible because it's not looking like my business is making any profit for at least another year or two, which is fine because I'm on this debt-free journey, and I don't want to take out any debt, whether it's personal or business, at this time. I just really want to focus on doing the things that I can do to grow my business that are affordable. So that is the pickup as to why I haven't been sharing these. But now that she is back on track, my books are back looking how they're supposed to look, the business income reports will return starting this month. So I have my profit and loss up here. Now I'll go over my income sources. PGIC is the contracting position that I have. First, it was a consulting position. Then they hired me. They presented me with what seemed like an amazing offer to work one day in the office on Mondays from 9 to 4, and then one day from home from 9 to 1. And it took my salary from, I think, $42,000 to $70,000. I don't necessarily like how the business runs now that I'm more involved in the day-to-day. So I did turn in my notice. She countered my notice with more money and less responsibility. So I'm on the fence on determining if I'm not on the fence, I'm gonna do it. I'm lying. So So that is this company. That is the PGIC, and this is my monthly income that I earned from that. Then I received a referral income. I think it was from, I don't know, because I do have several affiliate links on my TikTok business page, and I get so many affiliates or referrals from that. And then I earned $4,620.64 in my private practice. Now, on my TikTok page, when I do share the income that I made, I do go into detail about how many clients I saw, how many no-shows, cancellations, things like that, how many hours I work per week. So if that's something that you are interested in seeing, especially if you are considering going in private practice or you are in private practice, be sure to check that out over there. I don't quite have 10,000 followers, so I can't categorize them, but as soon as I get there, I will be sure to go in and categorize those videos so you can go straight there. So the income that I earned for the month of October was $10,255.39. We go down to the expenses, and the expenses totaled, I don't know. We'll go into it. So advertising and marketing was $100, and what I actually did for this was I paid someone. I sponsored a family friend who was in a pageant so that I could get, my business could get like some type of marketing in like the newspaper for that city or whatever. Then I contracted labor. That is actually my CPA in the amount of $250. I no longer have insurance that comes out because I have insurance through my overnight triage counselor position. And then business training, $300. I'm not sure what that is. That was actually not business training. That was, I paid someone to do, I need to make a note of that. I paid someone to write some internet copy for, some Instagram copy for my business page. So I need to make sure I let her know that. Health and insurance shouldn't have come out for this month because, like I said, I have, oh, it did. I don't know why it did. I think, well, the insurance from my job didn't start till October, so I did cancel it October the 7th, and so it still came out for the month of October. And then membership and general business expenses, bank fees and services was $7.50. This is just what my bank charges me because I have a certain number of transactions. Memberships and subscriptions, that number is extremely high. I'm not sure why this is categorized this way, but these are tax payments. But my CPA is the one who is doing this, so this is what she is doing. Then I have a social media manager, and she charges me $500 per month to manage my Facebook and my Instagram page for my business. And so the taxes that came out plus what I had to pay her totaled $2,269.64. But that is not how I would have categorized it, so I don't know. Then we have office expenses, which is $52.30, and that's probably paper and all of the office stuff. So Google Suites, my fax, the internet bill, Simple Practice, all of that stuff. Then that totaled, and then I did purchase something for $52.30 from Best Buy. I think what that was a camera battery. Then we have payroll and expenses. And so taxes were $470.78. I believe these are payroll taxes or employer taxes. I don't know. Again, this is what my CPA does, but that was $470.78. What I pay myself is $1,538.46. After they take out taxes, it's $1,104.74. This is really the same thing though, so I'm not sure why it's totaling $10,701.82. I'm not sure that she has actually gone in and completed this, because we have talked about this several times before and she had corrected it. So I did recently, she just reached out to me last week to get my bank statement, and then she takes my bank statements and she compares it to the transactions, and then she goes in and cleans up my books. So I thought it would have been done by now, which is why I'm doing the income report at this point. So I'm not sure if that's accurate. That's accurate, because I don't pay myself $11,000. I actually pay, what I end up paying out is like $6,000. I don't know what my salary is. I want to say it's $78,000 per year, but I don't really remember. What I end up getting paid is the $1,104.75, and $400, almost $500 comes out in taxes. Then for supplies, this is actually my ink, and then other supplies include Best Buy at $90.72, which should have been refunded because I had to go back and buy a battery, then return it, then a battery charger, then return it. So I don't think she actually has gone in and corrected this, because I don't think I'm in a negative $4,595.96. But and then we have internet utilities, which is $129.99, and then phone service, which is $315.21. That is my cell phone, my employee's cell phone, and then my VPN in case I ever want to work outside of the home. So the total expenses are $14,851.35. But again, I don't think that it's not accurate, because the taxes and wages are almost double. So that has me at a negative net operating income of $4,595.96, which again, I do not think is accurate. So, but the income that I earned is accurate, $10,255.39. So that is what I was able to earn in my private practice. These other numbers are pretty much accurate, and I'm getting ready to send her an email right now, asking her about some of the categories, or asking her if she has even categorized my expenses, because I reviewed my report and it does not look accurate, to see if she can schedule a call with me to answer some of my questions. So that is it for the income that I was able to earn in my private practice. Now, again, if you want to know like the details of how many clients I saw, how many hours I worked, then I do share that information over on my TikTok page. I get this video out to YouTube first, and then I do the income report for TikTok so that I can send them to YouTube. So I'm not going to go back and do the ones from the previous months. If you really want to see it, you can let me know, and then I'll try to get those recorded here while I'm on vacation. My private practice is closed from December the 12th to January the 8th, and I do have a lot more time to record videos, edit them, and get them out. So if that's something you want to see, please make sure to let me know. I think I did continue to do the income reports on my TikTok page. I did skip a couple of months there as well. So if you have any questions about my private practice, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and why, please make sure to list the comment sections below. If you are a social worker or a therapist who is looking to go into private practice, or you know someone who is looking to go into private practice, I do have a private practice checklist over on my TikTok page. It's in the bio. And then I also offer consultations, 60-minute consultations. You come with all your questions. I give you my expertise as how I navigated those issues to help you answer those questions, and then you can continue to book those consultations until you feel comfortable going fully into your private practice. That is being offered at $150 per hour, but come January that will go up to $300 per hour. So that is it for the income report for mental wellness, clinical counseling, and services. Again, if you are a therapist or a social worker, I do share a wealth of social work and private practice information over on my TikTok page. So if you or someone you know is interested and you're not already following me over there, be sure to check me out over there and subscribe while you're there. And if for the routine budgeted income, or budgeting details or my debt-free journey, be sure to come back on Wednesday when I share November week 3's budget. That is it. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.